Thank you for reaching FDC4 production. Welcome to the song. Thank you, sisters and brothers from my different. Thank you for your support, for your loyalty, and for always coming back. And you subscribe. Today I want to share with you a hustle that you can actually use on the side to earn some extra coins that can help you to pay your bills or those trips at the end of the year that you normally want to do with your family. Get paid up to 5 times a day delivering with Uber Eats. Have a car, a bike, a scooter, and want to make some extra cash this month? Look no further than Uber Eats. With Uber Eats, you can deliver food across town whenever and wherever it works for you and get paid. You don't need to carry people on the back of your seat like some taxis and some taxis delivery and apps that they do. It's very risky. If you feel like you don't want to be dealing with people like that, just don't do it. Just do it with Uber Eats, just delivering foods. Just download the app and upload your documents. Once you are notified that you are active, you can start earning. The best part, you get to be your own boss. You can do this at any time you want. You can actually have your full-time job, do your thing, get home, do your things, stay with your family. And if you want to go out a couple of times and do the delivery available, you can go for it. There are no supervisors or minimum time you have to deliver, and you can cash out your earnings up to 5 times a day with instant pay. One plus, you get to keep 100% of your tips, and you could even earn extra with promotional incentive when delivering during peak hours. It's a win-win. I gotta tell you, we're living in difficult economic times, financial disruption. I mean, it's a lot of things going on. This inflation is killing us. It's really tough. What you used to spend with $200 back in the time is not the same anymore. And children don't know that. They just want the milk and the bread on the table, you know. They don't know what's going on out there, and you are the provider. So you have to go out there and be smart and start to earn additional money to make it happen. It's real. And if you don't do that, you're gonna dry very soon. It's not a question of I mean, if it's gonna happen or not. It's just when. It's a matter of time, but you'll definitely get there. And when you feel your throat drying up, that even when you drink water like I'm doing right now, it won't take your thirst away, because you know the money is not adding up. You gotta do what you gotta do. I understand some of you have been hesitant to do this because your lifestyle, the type of personality that you have, you don't want to be seen doing this type of delivery. Just go out of your town and do it someplace else, which I don't recommend, because when you go out of the town, you are spending gas. You know what I'm talking about? You're going to someplace else, and it could be getting tough in areas that you don't know. You're gonna be actually using your GPS on your cell phone. Some of you have limited access to the internet. It's many things that actually get things. I mean, you can actually get some cap and some sunglasses, and just probably might, that case, like, you might actually walk in and they might not recognize you. But this overeat is something that you're gonna need to be having some face recognitions. You're gonna need to um, deal with if you wanna get some tips. With contactless delivery and the car to yourself, you can roll down the windows, crank up the jams, and start earning whenever you want. Um, I don't know about contactless delivery. Some people actually just knock the door and leave the delivery in there. I gotta tell you, I mean, some people, I mean, they pay online and stuff like that, but they have their tips in cash. If you really want to, be capable to get those tips, you gotta knock the door and wait for somebody to come out and give them that. Anyways, your choice. I just bringing this to you because I believe it's really important. I think it's a hustle, a good one. You're not gonna have nobody in your car, so the chances of getting exposed to the virus or getting ill or something like that are null. The only contact you're gonna have with somebody at the door, and the interaction is really fast. You just gotta give the food. If they wanna give you something, you take, and then you step back and keep talking. You can always wear your mask or sunglasses on your eyes, and stuff like that. It's up to you. Yeah, there's some apartment building you're gonna need to get in. Yeah, you wear your mask and protect yourself. I mean, if that's what you wanna do, and wear some gloves. Is If you don't protect yourself, nobody else will. But I think it's a very good, important thing to do. And yes, you can wear your mask and wear some sunglasses. Nobody will recognize you with a cap. I mean, of course, unless you find an ex that really look at you on the angles, and it happens. But you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's actually read a little bit about Uber, about us. We reimagine the way the world moved for the better. Movement is what we power. It's our lifeblood. It runs through our veins. It's what gets us out of the bed each morning. It pushes us to constantly reimagine how we can move better for you, for all the places you want to go, for all the things you want to get, for all the ways you want to earn across the entire world in real time at the incredible speed of now. I'm not gonna read the entire full mission statement. I don't want to feed you with too much intel and get you bored. But if you really want to know more about this company, I'm gonna leave you the URL that I'm reading this off so you can read it on your own pace. A letter from our CEO, uh, um, Uber Eats CEO. Um, let's actually read the letter. If it's not that long. Oh my goodness, it's really long. Well, let's actually, like, we gotta know about this. 10 years ago, Uber was born out of the out of a watershed moment in technology. The rise of the smartphones, the advent of app stores, and the desire for on-demand work supercharged Uber's growth and created an entirely new standard of consumer convenience. What began as a tap a button, get a ride, has become something much more profound. Ride sharing and carpooling meal delivery and freight, electric bikes and scooters, and self-driving cars, and urban aviation. Of course, in getting from point A to point B, we didn't get everything right. Some of the attributes that made Uber a wildly successful startup, a fierce sense of entrepreneurialism, or our willingness to take risk that others might not, and that famous Uber hustle led to misstep along the way. In fact, when I joined Uber as CEO, many people asked me why I would leave the stability of my previous job for one that was anything but. My answer was simple. Uber is a once in a generation company, and the opportunity ahead of it is enormous. I'm gonna leave it up to this point. If you want to read more about the letter of from Dara um, Khosrowshahi, I hope I got to pronunciate it well. If not, my apologies, Mr. Khosrowshahi. He's the CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Please come to uber.com/US en about us. I'm gonna leave the URL down below the video description so you can come in here and read more about them. All right, but the core message has been provided to you. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have any further concerns and questions, please do not hesitate to um, to come and reach them and email them, help center, and they'll definitely be able to help you out. You can actually write me down below as well and ask me any concern about this. But it's very simple. I already explained it to you. You just gotta download your app and submit your papers, and once you get the confirmation, you're ready to go. Do you have a car, a motorcycle, a bicycle, a scooter? You need immediate transportation. I mean, you want to walk, but you gotta be alert and aware that it's gonna get tough. I mean, with that cardio every day, and you're not gonna be able to walk all the distance. You gotta calculate that as well. And people want to get their food hot, and on time. So you definitely gonna need some way of transportation that can actually ride faster than a human being can run. All right, or walk. Good luck. I hope that you really like this video. I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to bring ways for hustle for you to make money, because that's another part of FTC4 production, bringing you stuff that you can actually do so you can earn more money, not to spend more.